Loret, you are Loret Karman?
Yes.
Hand-dyed?
Yarns and knitting.
And your clients are?
My clients mainly are shops that sell yarns in the Netherlands and in Germany. I also sell directly to people that want to knit with it. Some of the yarns are developed especially with museums. One of the palettes is developed by with the Van Gogh Museum. This was how I started to work. I went with my Pantone colors to the museum, figured out what colors there were. I can show you this one here too, because see this is
okay.
This is the palette that was developed for the Van Gogh Museum. I tried the yarns, I tried to pick the colors, and I tried to knit with them and see if it works out, and then of course there's lots of photo shoots because I need to develop the product, and then they get sold in the shops.
People or the women fall in love for these palettes,
and then
they choose a bowl.
Yeah, they choose a bowl, or they choose like what I call the originals, which is like a rich 200 gram skein, which has 2 kilometers of yarn on it, and you can knit up a whole cardigan out of it.
And you got more, I believe.
Yes, these are all palettes that are inspired by Dutch paintings. Well, this of course is the sunflower palette that I just showed you.
Mm-hmm.
This one is a not so famous painting, but it is Van Gogh's as well. It's a crab. This one is from 17th century portraits that are to be seen in the Rijksmuseum. From this portrait I was inspired by the pale pinkish colors, and so I put those in the palette. Well, this is still a secret, but you can film it, because when you have the film out, it is this is a shop in the Netherlands. It's called Trollewol. They are specialized in Scandinavian yarns, and so they picked this Scandinavian painter, Carl Larsson, and this painting was used to develop this palette, and because there's a black knitwork, a palette of all blacks. This one is still, the shop owner has to agree on the yarn, but I already knitted a sample of the, so this is what you can knit with one palette of yarn. Well, because my profession is, I am a colorist, I color, I dye fabric and yarns. I get also asked by companies or designers that want a specific color for their designs. There's not so many people that can dye small quantities. This one is for a designer. She's called Tess van Zalingen. She wanted a specific palette of very un-Dutch colors. She designed underwear with it and showed in the London Fashion Week. And this one was a more commercial thing. This one was for a big shop that is selling luxurious things, and they wanted a knitted item of 11 meters high.
So you are a real specialist.
Yes.
Quite a unique offer you have to the market. So I think you have unique prices too, isn't it?
That's true, yeah. My prices are in the high segment, like the quality of the yarn is in really the high segment of the market. And I was really curious if Dutch people would be willing to pay the price. And yes, they are. And without a lot of explanation, actually. And of course, my story is I work with yarns and a spinnery. Like, I only work with European spinners, and all the material, the raw material, everything comes from Europe, because I do not want to work with China or India, because I cannot control the
quality.
Yeah, the No, I will not. No, this is my business, and I have to grow because the demands for yarn are way bigger than I can deal with myself. Do I take my chance now and go for what I totally love to do? Being like in color every day and
and becoming the European specialist
yes
of colors.
Yes, of course. I want yarns that really make you feel really nice when you knit them up, and because if you are knitting a project, it takes you hours to knit, like and all the time you're sitting with this yarn in your hands, and I want it to feel nice, and then when the product is finished, I want it to be like a really something that you cannot possibly buy in a shop.
It is unique that with you can get from the same quality around 36 colors,
like
over
hundreds of colors.
Hundreds of colors. And so you also can ask a tailor-made color.
If I tailor-make a color for a company, then the minimum quantity of yarn that you need to buy is a kilo.
A kilo.
And but then I can dye like a kilo in the colors of your company, or a kilo in the right taupe color that you have seen in the shop that you want.
And this is your secret book, I believe.
This is my recipe book mixed together, because from one type I do not really like the red pigments, and from the other I do not really like the blue pigments. So I like mix them up and experiment, and that's how I come to the colors.
And then I have ordered 1 kilo.
Yes.
And you've been working for me for
half a day.
Half a day.
Yes.
And what do I have to pay you then?
I think it is about 200 euros then.
200 euros, and then I have 1 kilo in the tailor-made color I asked you.
Yes, in a superwash merino yarn, which is a very high quality. I never go off my, let's say, green
principles. Knitting for eternity.
Yes, yeah, heirloom knitting. So that's what adds up. It's either this or nothing, because I do not want to go to the cheap yarns that exploit people, exploit animals, and
We're going to bring you goods to the shop. Is this selling good, this Loret Karman wool?
Yes.
whole cast she made especially for to display my yarn. Cupboard is
Yeah. Hi.
This is Twirre. She's the owner of Handmade Heaven.
Is it a good product, you think?
I love it. Yeah. And if you look to the colors of Loret and you see the normal collection, you always get sucked to that one because she has the most original colors and the most perfect colors there are.
Mm-hmm. And it's selling good?
Well, it's coming up now, more and more, and now the knitting season is starting, and now people start to know that we have this, so they intend to go more and more that direction.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So I have to look to these colors.
Yeah, and we're just busy with
Yeah.
changing So
And to the others, oh yeah.
special, really special colors and a very nice product, then that's the best. So we have two directions of it.
Yeah.